How's it everybody? Welcome back to Coral Reeches. It's Sanctum Gamer here, and we are looking down at our developments from the last video where we built out this sprawl planned development with a little bit of surrounding residential area that just encompasses this entire area. Building on top of this new area, Bedford, which is flanking our main industrial corridor, which is going to sit between, or at least I'm planning on nestling this between a lot of residential areas all around here and the main downtown of our city. Over on the far side is a bunch of our other towns. I forgot the name of this. Is Sunnyside, there is Old Mills Town. Over there is some other town, I've forgotten the name, and all the way back there is where we're building Waterworth, which is the live stream city. So that is where everything sits relative to everything else. And I can't believe I've forgotten the name of this town. This is like our second biggest town. I've forgotten the name of it. Shepherd. There's Shepherd, and that's Springs, and that's Breakwater, and this is a tiny little town of Aspen, a small little village that just sits over there. Today, what I want to do is I want to continue the development around this area, and my main focus for the day is going to be to try and bring this road in and basically close up this entire space, get some road networks out in and around this area, and build out Bedford in such a way that I hopefully finish off the main core of the, I suppose, downtown area of this little district, and then see if we can get a couple of houses in and around this little hill and get some beaches going. I have been wanting to do some nice beaches around here with the waterfront houses for quite a while now, and I think today is the day we're going to finally get around to doing that. But first, for the agenda of the day, let's lay out road networks. Let's get this entire area looking a nice kind of way, get it all connected up, and then once it's all connected up, we will hopefully start getting everything functional as we build along. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Everybody, let's draw out some roads. Let's get things going. Alrighty, let's take a quick pause and have a look at where we are at, because my plan was not to actually develop this area, but to be developing that area. But as I was laying down the roads, I guess I just decided, let me try and fill out this place, and I think it has come together very nicely. Now, this is not meant to be necessarily a nice place to live, right? I mean, you are right next to all of this industry and all of this noise and so on and so forth. So this place is meant to be a little bit more dingy. I'm trying to put in a couple of these like dirty piles, cracked roads, all sorts of things all over the place to just make it look like it is what it is. It's next to the industry. It's not the richest area. And yeah, I love it. I love it, nestling it in all of these places to just make the place look a nice kind of way. And I think it's coming together quite nicely, because I don't see a lot of what I'm building, right? Because I build from one angle and I just move to the next, and then I eventually come back to it to see what everything looks like when I'm done. So far, ooh, lots of smoke there. So far, I like the way all of this is coming together. It's probably going to be extremely noisy around here for these people, but it is what it is. They must just deal with it. They must just be happy. And at some point, once we're done and this road and everything is connected up, since we have a train line here and we have a tram line here, we will connect this place up with places like this using things like the bus routes. But so far, so good. I'm going to try and blend all of this into this space, and then that will then allow me to sort of transition moving from here into this space as we continue to develop this area out. Hang on a second. I just noticed here that this road is not straight. It is not straight. It's askew. I cannot have that. So let me fix this, because if I don't fix this, oh gosh, that's gonna irritate me, which means I have to redo this entire bend. But at least I think I should be able to fix this fairly easily. So that's 90, and I should get a nice 90-degree here as well. There we go. I think that's better. Now everything fits in nicely, and then I think I should now be able to connect. I should be able to connect this one up nice and easy, and boom. Great. I feel a little bit better now, because I was really looking at that and thinking whether or not I should just continue building with the skew road. But ooh, oh my word, isn't that something? Okay, everybody, you know what? Ooh, let me fix this, and then we'll start off development around here, and then see if we can merge it up with what we're doing over on that side. All right, so I have basically cleared out a lot of this chunk and try and put a couple of roads in here in preparation to build this sort of beachside living or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to convert a lot of this place into residential areas. We're going to have a nice set of beaches that are in these sort of like pockets of basically between these green spaces. We're going to have beaches sitting in between all of these like small little areas, and we're gonna build a whole lot of beach houses. However, what I'm not 100% sure of right now is what this place looks like, and I really don't like it. I don't like the fact that this road comes off over here. It just looks really awkward, and I think I'll be better off getting rid of it, because if I don't, I know myself, I am not going to be happy. The only unfortunate thing is that I also don't know what I want to do here. With these row houses that I've put over here, I'm not entirely sure how to blend it all out into the space, because I do want this place to be a mix of mid-density and low-density houses, which are just going to flank all of this area. So I think it would be a good idea maybe to also have this place as a sort of buffer zone between all of the busyness of this area and the quiet areas of the beach houses and stuff like that. That's another thing that I'm thinking. So maybe playing around with this place and putting a little like hill type thing here that just hides a lot of the houses around that are going to be here from all of this, I don't know, all these tall buildings might actually be a better option. I think this might actually work, but I don't know. I will see. I'm going to leave this the way it is for now, and then I'm going to build out all of this area, well, at least as much as I can. I think I'm going to start here because I want to get a lot of the mid-density stuff going. So I think I will build out all of this area first and then start blending all of that in with the houses that will sit around the hill, and then see basically how all of that is going to look like. So maybe, yeah, let's see. As you can tell, I'm rather uncertain, but you know what? Let's build. It usually comes together once everything is done. All right, let's just take a quick pause and have a look at what I'm creating here. So this is the start of the beach areas, and the plan here is to make this a sort of wild beach area, and that's why I've got a lot of these trees and bushes. And it's also a bit of a strategic choice because you know, you got quite a number of hard lines between the sand texture and the rest of the ground, and thankfully Sally made these awesome decals that you can use to transition. But I don't know if you've noticed, but when you've got that line and you need to put all of those decals in, it can be quite cumbersome. So I've decided that I'm gonna make a sort of wild beach look all in this area, and I think it's looking very good. I love the way this land looks. The fact that you can lower the trees now and then create these sort of shrubs or bushes, I think looks really, really good. Around here, this you can consider the, I guess not the premium because they don't have direct access to the beach, but over here we're going to create some that have direct access to the beach. Well, sort of, as best as I can, because most of them have fences and all of that stuff in place. But I love this landscaping. I think this looks really, 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 really nice. Jeez, was I said a lot of reallys there. I really love it. And so I'm going to try and carry this through all the way through over here, and then yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh, another thing is that I put all these tall trees over here because simply you don't want the people living here looking directly into your yard, and that's why all of these trees are there. So these chappies over here, unfortunately, they don't have the best views and they are like right on the mainland, but they like just a stone throw away from the beach, which I think in the end it's still not too bad. All right, let's get this entire area filled in, and then we shall try and wrap it all around over to that other side. Alrighty, we have basically built out all of this area, and we've created our beaches, we've created our nice beach houses for the most part, and I think this place has turned out quite nicely. I wanted to use this path to act as some kind of a delimiter between the grassy areas of where the residential spaces are and the actual beach itself. Now, I'm not 100% happy on how some of these areas have turned out, purely because we don't really have shrubs. So I have to lower the trees in order to try and get the look that I want. Now, what this means is that when these trees die and they become saplings and stuff like that, a lot of this area is probably not going to look anything like this, which is going to suck. But if I do see it happening, I'll probably just come around and put them back to their old age. I tried to create just a small little something over here. I don't know what it is, but it's a nice space just sitting here just off of the beach. And then over here I put just a couple of like umbrellas and sun lounges, but it's nothing wow. I also didn't want to completely populate this place with umbrellas and sun lounges. I think that's too much. I don't think I wanted that look over here, so I decided to leave it, let it be nice and clean. We know that it's basically only the people that live here really that access this place, and so I don't expect it to be too busy. So just a small pocket of this here and there. I might just put one or two just off camera, a couple over in various places. The unfortunate thing here also is that because we've got fences all over the place, I can't create like paths that come straight from the houses straight onto the beach unless I go and start deleting the fences. But then if you delete a single fence, because there's the same fence that's used around the entire house, the whole fence goes, and I just didn't want to do that. It is just too much admin. But overall, I think this has turned out very well. I'm happy with the area. I think I want to do just a little bit of development on this side of the road and then wrap it all up with the space over on that far side. All right, man, I have filled in all of this area with a beautiful area that accesses the beach, which I think I have managed to blend in nicely. I wanted this area to look like there is grass that is sort of growing in, whilst at the same time the beach is also creeping in, all of that. I mean, I think it's turned out very, very, very nicely. The only thing is covering up all of these hard edges is very hard to do, but I think overall I've managed to get it looking very nice. I've managed to blend in an elementary school, and I think this extension to it, the gym, actually adds very nicely to this place. I don't know what this could be. It could be some kind of a beachside restaurant or something, but the basketball court on it just really makes it look a very, very nice kind of way. And we can sort of just blend in all of this area just to show that the beach sand comes all the way through to over here as people are walking in and out. And this is what is making, you know, all of this area sort of beach vibey. And oh man, look at that. I think that is so, so, so good. And I think I'm going to leave it here because I'm starting to run out of time. I think this video is getting very long. And in time, we're going to come back and then we're going to expand and just close off all of this area. I don't think I'm going to end this beach here because this is going to be a public beach type of thing. So I'm going to extend it a little bit further so that it's nice and big, and hopefully put more of these parasols and stuff all in these places and just make the whole place look very, very nice. Overall, I think everything has come together nicely. Just a couple of things that I'm not happy with, and that is these tall buildings. I think the tall buildings on this side of the railway line look very, very out of place for me. I'm not a big fan of how that looks. And also this hill here, now that I look at the completed area, is taking away from this hill, I think. And also, it makes this place just look very, very bland. So this is something that I want to deal with, but probably not today. What I will deal with today is I want to get rid of these taller buildings now and replace them with more of the mid-density row houses. And I think that will be a better look overall. So let me just get rid of these ones, and then I think we'll be calling it quits for the day. All right, I think I'm gonna leave just this one. Definitely not this one. I don't know how I missed this one, but yeah, well, it is what it is. I missed it, and we'll just replace this one with also the 1x3 row houses. I think right up to that point should be fine. And then I'm going to continue the greenery all over this place, which I am absolutely, absolutely loving. And you know what? Maybe this one tall one sticking out there works. I'm not sure. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one tall building sit here, whether I should remove it and also replace it with row houses, or if it's a nice contrast to the overall area. We'll start off next week probably with fixing up this place. I'm going to just extend this residential area out into all of this area, but I think for today this is more than good enough. I think we've covered a lot. The whole place looks very, very nice, very beautiful seaside living here with standalone houses over there, and I think the beaches are just coming together very nicely. I did consider, by the way, putting down these assets, the waves, but I don't know if I'm not entirely sold on the waves, to be honest. I think I'm not entirely sold on the waves, so I'm going to leave them for now. Let me know in the comments if you think they should be added or not, and then in the next video I will basically address it. And just as we're about to call it quits, a fire starts over there. Oh, quickly, I was looking at my communications, and I think I can get some communication into this area to try and fix up the internet issues. So this area is all red, but I think if I can get this up here, right? Because as far as I know, this thing just needs water and electricity access. So if I can put this up here and have a makeshift road that just sits there to stop the complaints and pull out electricity, and then I think I should be able to grab the electricity thing over here and connect it up over on this side. That should sort out electricity access, and then basically do the same for water as well, which is grab it over there and connect it over to oh nope, wrong thing. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Oh, I hate it when that happens so much. Let's to get rid of that, and let's use that one and then connect everything up on that side. Then I should have water and electricity access as well. Great. And then with that, look at that. Oh, this area is mostly green. And then I can plonk another one somewhere in the immediate area. Can put down a mailbox or two around here just to complete the space. I think let's put it just off of the main road, and maybe one more over on this side. Great. And then everything is nice and green. And then everybody, that's it. We are done. I think this is a very nice expansion. Oh, it's coming together so nicely. I love it. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you've been here a while and you haven't done so already, and don't forget to turn on all of the notifications so you don't miss a single video going forward. Big thanks to all of my patrons and YouTube members for all the extra support that you continue to choose to show the channel. It is truly appreciated. Enjoy the cinematics of our beautiful new area, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Cheers, everybody.